Good morning, students. For 7th standard, today we are going to see the continuation of the play in term 3 for the unit 3. So, in the previous videos, we saw what was happened in a play that is in Gateshead and also at Lowood. And today we are going to see what was happened for Jan at Thornfield. Okay, as I told you, Thornfield, from Thornfield, a person, that is Mrs. Fairfax, she sent a letter to Jan requesting her to come to Thornfield. So, what happened at Thornfield? Now we will start with the part of your Jan life story at the place called Thornfield. Mrs. Fairfax is telling, "How do you do, my dear?" So she is asking, "How are you? How was your life?" And now she was telling, "I am afraid you have had a tedious ride." That is from Lowood. Jan has traveled here to Thornfield. So she would be very tired while traveling. So tedious means it is a very difficult process for riding, and also she will be very tired. And she was telling, you must be very cold. And now she is asking her to come to the fire and sit along with me. So like this, Mrs. Fairfax is asking Jan. Now Jan was telling, "Thank you, madam. Don't trouble yourself much." That is, she was telling, "Thank you so much for your concern, and you don't worry for me because I'm very fine. No need to worry about me." Now Mrs. Fairfax is telling, "Oh, it's no trouble." So she is telling, "It's not a troubling one. You have brought your luggage with you, haven't you, my dear?" So she was asking, are you having your luggage? Luggage means we all know whatever the things that was carried along with Jan. So that we call it as luggage. So Fairfax is asking whether she have brought the luggage along with her. Jan was replying that, "Yes, madam. Shall I have the pleasure of seeing Miss Fairfax tonight?" So now she is telling, that is, she was very happy to visit at Thornfield and she wanted to see Miss Fairfax tonight. So that is the daughter of Fairfax. Now Mrs. Fairfax was telling, "Miss Fairfax? Oh, you mean Miss Adela." So she was telling another name, that is, she has come, that is, Jan has come to teach a little girl. That girl name was Adela. So she thought it was Mrs. Fairfax's daughter. That is what she was telling Miss Fairfax. But now Mrs. Fairfax was telling that she is Miss Adela. So Adela is the name of your future pupil. That is, the future student will be Adela. Like that, Mrs. Fairfax was telling to Mrs. Jane. Now Jane was telling, "Indeed, then she is not your daughter." Now she is asking Mrs. Fairfax that she is not your daughter. Now Mrs. Fairfax was telling, "No, I have no family." So she is telling, "I have no family." She is Mr. Rochester's ward. Okay, a person called Rochester. His daughter was that particular girl, Adela. "But I will not keep you sitting up late tonight. Come, I will show you your bedroom." So now Mrs. Fairfax was telling, "No, it is becoming very late. So I will show you your bedroom so that you can go and you can sleep well." Now Jan takes rest and sleeps well at night. So she is going there. Jan was going there because of traveling. She was very tired and she started to sleep well at night. And early morning, she wakes up very early and she goes out for a walk. Now, when she was out for a walk, at that time, Mrs. Fairfox came and she was asking Jane, "What, out already? You are an early riser. How do you like Thornfield?" So now she was asking, you woke up very earlier, and how do you like Thornfield? Now Jane was telling, "I like it very much." So she was very happy with that particular place, and now she was telling, "I like it very much." Mrs. Fairfax was telling, "Yes, it is a pretty place. Actually, the place at Thornfield was very pretty," and she was expressing that that particular place was a pretty place. Now Miss Adela comes running up the lawn. Lawn means the area with the grass, okay, the land where we utilize to sit or to spend little time. That place we call it as lawn. So near the lawn, Miss Adela came, followed by her attendant, Miss Warrens. So she was taken care by a attendant. Her name was Miss Warrens. So she was along with the Warrens and she was crossing the lawn. Now Mrs. Fairfox was telling, "Here she comes." That is, she is showing Adela to Jan, and she is telling that she is Adela. So now, Valence is telling to Mrs. Fairfax, "Good morning, Miss." Now, Miss Valence also is telling, "Good morning, Mrs. Fairfax." Okay, so both of them are wishing each other. Then see what's happening. So now Jan was telling, "Good morning, come here." Adela crosses to her. So now Jan is talking with Adela and she is telling to come near to her. And Adela came near to Miss Fairfax. Sorry, Jane. So now Jane was telling, "You are beautiful. Tomorrow we will begin our lessons and learning." So now Jane was telling, "You are very beautiful. So tomorrow we will start our lessons and we will start our learning." Miss Adela was asking, "Our learning?" So now she was surprised to hear that she has come for teaching her. So she was asking for learning. Now Jan was telling, "Yes, we will take walks through the fields that surround Thornfield, and we will learn about nature, animals, and the flowers." Now Jan was telling, "We will walk along the fields, that is, through the lands we will walk along, and we will see what is there in the nature and about animals and about the flowers. We will have a complete look about the nature. So we will study all we can that is not in books, and all we can that is, and we will paint." And she is telling, "See, whatever there is not in the book, that can be seen outside in the world. So we will see all those things, and also we will paint." So she was telling, "We will also do some painting also." Now Miss Adela was asking, "Paint, Miss Jan?" So paint, you're telling about paint, Miss Jan. Now Jan was telling, "Yes, paint. I believe that art is the window of the soul. So do you like to draw, Miss Adela?" So she was asking, "Do you like to draw, Miss Adela?" And she was explaining that Jan was telling that art is the window of the soul. So whatever we are thinking in the inner conscious, everything will be coming out when we used to draw pictures or we start to do our paintings. Now Miss Adela was telling, "Yes, Miss Jan, I will be very much interested in drawing." So I will be doing the drawing all the time, and I can sing and dance also, shall I? So she was telling, I can sing as well as I can dance. Now, Miss Fairfax was telling Adela, you have many weeks and many months to entertain Miss Jan. So now Fairfax is telling, you don't do all the things at a single day. So you have so many weeks and months so that Jan will be with you always. And you can entertain Miss Jan by dancing and singing. Now you go to your room. Now she was selling Adela to go to her room. Now Jan was telling, yes, I will look forward to the entertainment eagerly. So she was telling, yes, I will be very happy if you're going to entertain me by dancing and singing. Miss Warrens and Adela left that particular place. So Jan starts teaching Adela and leads a new life in Thornfield. So now Jan started to teach Adela, and she lived a very happy life at Thornfield. So this particular play, it consists of three parts, that is at Gateshead, that is at Lowood, and finally at Thornfield. So initially at the Gateshead, Jan was suffering a lot along with her aunt and three cousins, and from there she was sent to Lowood. So Lowood is a place where she completed her schooling, which is a charity school, and there also she spent her life along with many charity kids, and she molded herself, and finally she was brought to Thornfield as a teacher. So before that, at Lowood, she was working as a teacher for 2 years, and she was studying as a student for 6 years, and she got many experience at Lowood. And finally, when she came Thornfield, she was very happy with Miss Adela. So she was able to take care of her very well, and she was very much satisfied working as a teacher along with Miss Adela. So from this particular play, we understand that how we are going to mold our life accordingly. Our life will be molded. Okay, that is, if we are going to mold our life in a better way, the life will also be good in a better way. So if we are molding our life in a wrong way, so our life also will not be very happy. So it is necessary for all children to mold up your life with all good qualities, good moral values, and discipline, and etc. So these all positive things make your life in a better way, and it makes you to achieve more things in your life, which makes your life very beautiful and satisfied. And if you're going to mold your life in a negative way, then your life will not be happy. So I hope that everyone understood this particular play. Okay, learn well. So if you have any doubts, you can ask in the online class. Thank you, students. Have a nice day.